You're now tuned in to the Ninth Cloud Podcast, where we focus on creativity, leadership, and humanitarianism. This is your reality to create and evolve. Remember, you are limitless. Now, introducing your host, Derek Bowers, a.k.a. Debo.
Yo, what's up? What's up? So I just want to get straight to the point with this, right? Mental health is a real thing. Mental health is a topic that should be discussed on a daily basis because people deal with it, man. People deal with it and do not know how to respond to it. People don't know how to express themselves. People don't know how to ask for help when it's time to ask for help. Instead, a lot of people bury the things that they go through. A lot of people bury the way that they feel because so many people have been programmed to believe that our feelings are something that we need to deal with by ourselves. But how do we deal with these things if we don't know how to deal with these things? The mind is a very powerful thing, right? And when you go to school, do they teach mindfulness? Do they teach us how to deal with our emotions, or do they tell us to sit down and look straight and to be quiet? When that child is feeling an emotion, do we tell that child to put that emotion to the side and suck it up and wipe those tears? Or do we actually allow that child to feel that emotion, embrace that emotion, and get through that emotion, grow through that emotion, so the trauma from whatever it is that caused that emotion does not stick with them for the rest of their lives? You know, there's a lot of traumatic events that have happened in my life, man, and thankfully I've been able to find solutions to some trauma that I've dealt with, you know? But there's a lot of people suffering out here, man, in silence. We look at substance abuse and we say, oh, that person is an alcoholic or that person is a junkie. But we never question what was the root to cause that person to start drinking or start smoking or doing things outside of the ordinary. Did we think about mental health? Did we think about the things that have caused that person to try to drown away those emotions and those feelings? Oh, because most people don't have someone to sit there and help them, you know, solve the problem, to find the solution to whatever problem that it is that they're dealing with, because at an early age we've been told to bury these emotions. You know, and if you don't deal with mental health and if you don't have certain traumas that you've dealt with when you were growing up, you have no right to sit here and tell the next person how to deal with mental health, because you can't relate. You cannot relate. So, yeah, man. Welcome to the podcast, Ninth Cloud Podcast. I just wanted to get that off my chest because there's so many people out here who feel as though that they're a therapist but don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they never dealt with it. They've never dealt with trauma, you know? So, man, we need to start asking ourselves, why is this person acting this way? Why is this person responding this way? Why is this person so triggered to these small words that are being spoken? Do we ever think about the mind? Do we ever think about the things that this person has ever been through? Can we start learning to relate to individuals before we start to prejudge them? You know? It's time, man. We're living in a time where, you know, spiritual warfare is huge, but it is time for us to fucking embrace each other. It's time for us to find solutions for each other, opposed to creating a crooked eye and thinking that we know fucking everything that this person is going through, when in fact we don't know. We don't know anything. We don't know why people go through what they go through. But what I can say is be